Hello, welcome to Back to Coding. Today we'll be talking about Kotlin's basic control flow. Before you get started, don't forget to hit that subscribe button and the bell icon so that whenever I publish a video, you get notified instantly about it. In the previous video, we saw several different data types in Kotlin. In this video, we'll see basic control flow. Control flow is nothing but making a choice when you have more than one scenarios and based on certain condition a path is chosen. For example, while closing an application, there are two choices given to the user, whether to close an application or not. And based on the user's choice, the app has to decide what to do next. That is, the flow of the program is controlled by the control flow statements. And to understand control flow, you need to have an understanding of comparison operators. Comparison operators, as the name suggests, lets you compare the values. And to understand comparison operators, you need to know Boolean operators and Boolean logic. So Booleans are commonly used to compare two or more values. Like for example, whether two or more values are equal to or not equal to and so on. Here's a list of operators and their explanations. Let's see them practically. As you can see here, in the first expression we are comparing two values, and since 1 is not equal to 10, the result is false. In the second expression we have not equal to operator, and as expected we are getting the result as true. Then we have greater than operator, where we are checking if 1 is greater than 10, which is not, so we are getting false. Similarly, we have less than operator, greater than or equal to operator, and less than or equal to operator. Now let's see what is Boolean logic. Boolean was invented by George Boole. Boolean logic is a form of algebra in which all values are reduced to either true or false. Boolean logic is especially important for computer science because it fits nicely with the binary numbering system, in which each bit has a value of either 1 or 0. Here are some of them. AND logic says that if both of the conditions are true, then the output is true, otherwise it's false. It means false and false gives you false, false and true gives you false, true and false gives you false, true and true gives you true. When it comes to OR logic, it's if both are false, then false, otherwise it's true. It means false and false gives you false, false and true gives you true, true and false gives you true, true and true gives you true. And NOT logic is just the inverse of the current condition. That means inverse of true is false, and for false it's true. Let's see them practically. First, let's see for AND condition. Second, we check for OR condition. Third, we check for NOT condition. Now let's move to our next topic, that is if expression. The if expression is the very basic form of expression to control the flow of a program. It goes like, if a condition is met, then only perform certain things. For example, here it will print 1 is less than 10. Whereas if a condition is like this, then it won't print anything since the condition is not satisfied. You can also use if else expression, where if a condition is not satisfied in the if block, then it will definitely go to the else block. Let's understand it with another example. In this example, there are two variables, my condition and my condition 2. Here my condition says that I have subscribed to back to coding, whereas my condition 2 says that I have not subscribed, which is really bad for our community, right? So when my condition is I have subscribed to back to coding, then you get the output as yes, you are a subscriber, which we are getting here. And if I switch from my condition to my condition 2, then the output will be, what are you waiting for? Here as you can see, I have to switch the conditions, that is from my condition to my condition 2. But it can again be handled in a new way, which is using if else ladder. Let's quickly make some changes to the code. Here in this program, as you can see, we can handle a case which is unexpected. That is, here we are expecting either a user is a subscriber or not a subscriber, but we have written a third condition which is completely different. So this is how we can handle it. Next we'll see what are loops. Loops are something with the help of which you can execute a set of code multiple times. So let's say you have a list of names and you have to find out a particular name from that list. So in such scenarios, you can use any type of loop. Let's see them one by one. While loop. A while loop is used to repeat a block of code several times. It is executed until a condition is met. Here's a syntax for while loop. Let's see a practical example. Let's say we want to print numbers up to 10. So what we'll do is use println function to print numbers up to 10. This is how a novice person will code, which was pretty easy, right? But what if the requirement changes, which happens a lot in software development? That is, instead of printing numbers up to 10, I want them to be printed up to 1000. Then what would you do? You can't just write println 1000 times because it's like doing donkey work, right? So here comes our loops concept. So instead of writing println 1000 times, we can use a while loop to print them. As you can see, we have successfully printed numbers up to 1000. Here the condition number plus plus is pretty important, otherwise it goes into infinite loop. Next we are going to print a table of 2, which for a beginner would be really fascinating. Here we have successfully printed the table for 2. A version of while loop is do while loop, where a block of code is executed at least once without checking the condition in do block, and then the condition is checked in while block. So here first the block of statements are executed and then the condition is checked. Here's a syntax for do while loop. Let's print the table of 2 using do while. That's it for this video. I hope you enjoyed it. Please give it a like and comment down your thoughts below. Don't forget to check my other videos which can be helpful to you.